I brought the Quran home. I sat down to read it, and I literally, for several days, I don't remember how many, did nothing but sleep, eat, and read the Quran. And as I read it, the things that I grew up just intuitively knowing or feeling, from the story of Jesus to our ability to communicate directly with God, and the fact that individuals with gifts like mine are, they're gifts from God. We're not demonic, we're not satanic. Like, we are gifts from God. Like, our gifts are from God. Like, everything is from God. And I finished reading it, and I was so blown away that I was like, I am reverting to Islam. And I told this guy, and he's like, no, it's too serious. You can't just do it. Talk to other people. So I talked to my sister-in-law, who is Muslim, and we talked, and she's like, yeah, this kind of really fits for you. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. And I was like, so sure, but I'm still waiting, and I'm still being patient. So I have always done this thing where, like, in the middle of the night, I will write. So I keep a journal, I open it up. I'm like not even aware of what I'm writing. So one morning I wake up and I have written something that looks like it could be Arabic, but like, I'm not even sure. So I took a picture of it and I sent it to this guy, and I was like, what does this mean? I think it's Arabic. Is it Arabic? And he just wrote back and he's like, yeah, that's Alhamdulillah. I was like, okay, what does it mean? All thanks and praise is due to God. In that moment, I was like, I'm taking my Shahada, which is what you take when you want to, officially like become Muslim again, revert, because we're all born in a pure state. And so I did it. And when I took my Shahada, it was like I felt the weight of the world, my worries, my fears, my trauma. I felt like God himself came down and just lifted them off of me. The joy that I felt in that moment, up until that point, I had never experienced anything like that. And I was actively living as a Muslim for quite a while. I had some very traumatic relationships and abuse, and that's not Islam. It's culturally based, and I want to make sure people understand that. In Islam, to harm one person is if you've like harmed all of humanity. And people say, oh, you can beat your wife. Yes, okay. But there is like a qualifier. They have these things called miswicks, which is like a piece of a stick, tiny, and you peel off the end and it's got a little bristle, and it's a toothbrush. So you're allowed to like tap her with it, and you are not allowed to ever leave a bruise. So it's important to me in my story that everyone understand Islam does not support beating women. God does not support beating women. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep listening. Love you all so much.